In the coming months, these candidates will work to earn your votes, and we're going to be asking them questions, talking to voters, and bringing you the information that you need. This is one of the first big elections after the presidential race, so it gives us a sense of how voters feel. It also decides who's in charge in New Jersey.
The general election in New Jersey now underway, and Republican Jack Ciattarelli making a second run at winning the governor's office.
What do you say to New Jersey voters who maybe weren't sold on you 4 years ago? How are you going to convince them this time?
Hey, we were certainly in it to win it in 21, and we came.
I talked to the Republican nominee for an interview airing on NBC 10 at Issue this Sunday. He says the issues aren't different, but the landscape is.
There's no pandemic. There's no shelter-in-place order. I'm not going against an incumbent. And there's a lot less indifference out there. And there's a whole lot of soft Democrats will be voting Republican this year because they're not happy with Phil Murphy's policies or the fact that my opponent has supported every one of his failed policies.
Ciattarelli is going up against Congresswoman Mikey Sherrill, who won the Democratic primary this week and wasted no time going after her opponent.
A state like this is not going to be led by a Trump lackey like Jack Ciattarelli.
If successful, Sherrill would be the second woman elected New Jersey's governor. The first woman elected governor of New Jersey is backing her.
She's got the strength. She's got the leadership experience. She's got the focus that the state needs.
Former Governor Christine Todd Whitman was elected as a Republican, but now co-chairs the Forward Party and is registered as an independent.
What do you think Republicans in your former party need to do to win over independents like yourself in New Jersey right now?
Well, they need to come back to the center. They need to disavow a lot of what you see coming out of this administration.
Ciattarelli won the Republican primary with the support of President Trump. During the campaign, Ciattarelli promised the attorney general he appoints will not sue the Trump administration over his executive orders.
What if President Trump does something wrong or something unconstitutional? Does that mean he just gets a pass?
I think our governor should be working in partnership, Lauren, with the president and keeping the country safe.
We talked about the recent protests in Los Angeles and President Trump's decision to deploy the National Guard.
As governor in New Jersey, the National Guard would be under your direction. Would you be okay with the president activating them for purposes without your consent or your cooperation?
The governor of California is dragging his feet with what is a public safety threat, and so the president did what he had to do. The president won't have to worry about me dragging my feet in New Jersey, but we'll work in partnership to keep our 9.5 million citizens safe.
You can see more from that interview on NBC 10 at Issue on Sunday. And we also reached out to Democrat Mikey Sherrill's campaign. She was not available today, but we do hope to talk to her very soon.